I was in jail, and my dad, like, he gets people into places, and I got from him. My house got raided, charged with dealing in meth, dealing in heroin, maintaining a common nuisance, and looking at 18 years in prison. And I was looking for rehab before that, but didn't really follow through with it because I didn't have nothing to push me. Getting away from all the people that was back at home and, you know, getting out and being somewhere else, you know, getting uncomfortable. I haven't been to other treatment programs, seems to really care, and the other places like Salvation Army and all the stuff like that, I don't know how it is up here, but where I'm from, those places are all bullshit and just all about the money, and that's even what the judge said to me. I just got out of jail and off house arrest, so I was loving it. It's beautiful, right by the river, everybody seemed friendly, and it was kind of comforting. My expectations were to support the ideas that I already had about getting sober and staying clean, and to build a stronger, you know, reinforcement to do that. And been going to groups, staying busy, paying attention, and learned a lot of coping skills and how to deal with certain situations. And all the therapists and case managers, techs were all very helpful with all that. It was clean, friendly, beautiful. It was very, very comfortable, and they fed you good, and, you know, everybody was just there for the best for you. All the techs were great, especially the night shift techs. They really want the best for you, and they're really helpful. The therapist, Jessica was my therapist, she was great. Also met with Kelly and Chelsea while Jessica was on vacation, and they were just amazing. Everybody's just awesome. It was just really seeing how you were doing with the day and seeing what's on your mind with the groups, and you know, one up, one down, you know, and how you're going to use that. And anything that was on our minds, you know, that we felt comfortable talking about in groups, they would have us share if we would, and they would try to help us with the issues that we were having. And individual sessions was really time to open up and pour your heart out, but you also had the one up, one down with that, and it was just very caring and understanding, and I had a great experience with the therapist. I liked the AWOL, but that was a meeting. The outside meeting, that was my favorite meeting. It was a no cotton beginners meeting, and they go by and get all the beginners to talk and tell their story, anybody with under a year of sobriety. That was my favorite meeting, but my favorite group was probably studying the Big Book with Buck. Get up at 6 for meds if you have them, go back to bed, wake up at 7:15 for breakfast, and then you have a morning group at 8, and they tell you, you know, everything that's going on for the day, if you have labs. Then we go from there to Amberwood after you get off PHP. If you're still on PHP, you'll stay here for the day and do some groups. We go over to Amberwood. We have 4 more groups over there and lunch over there. Then you come back and eat dinner about an hour or 2 later. Then you have a lot of tiki hut talk. Go outside where you smoke. You know, just find somebody that you're comfortable with and talk to them, and really talking to people really helps with all of it. Then you have a 7 o'clock group if you're on PHP, and then sometimes 7, sometimes 8 o'clock if you go out for the outside meeting. but they're all great. Try to go as many outside meetings as you can. Come back for wrap up, where you tell what you're grateful for and your name, and everybody does that. And then the mayor will have some kind of insight for everybody, some kind of positive motivation. And then I personally work out right after that, and work out until about 11, and go to bed. All the staff, really. All the staff are great, and they're very helpful. And the community's great too. Everybody just wants what's best for you, and that's something new to me. Every single sheet of paper that I've got, since I've been here, I've got a copy of what I've done and a blank copy of it, so that I can look back on it later and refill it out and see how much it's changed. And the workbook, the dual diagnosis workbook, will really help me, because I can look back and see what all the stuff took from me. If I ever plan to or think about using in the future, I can just look back at that and say, oh, well, this is what happened last time I did that. This is the place to go. You really can't go wrong coming here, and you'll learn a lot, and it works if you work it.